Have you ever had something you really wanted to do, and there's a person that was really close to you in your life that said, why don't you do this other thing instead? This is safer. Say it's a career path that you really wanted to do, but they were like, hey, why don't you do this instead? But deep down you were like, even though this isn't making as much money, this is what I want to do. But you conformed, you stifled your own inner inspiration and your own drive to conform to more societal expectations, we'll say. Happens all the time, happens to everybody. It's happened to me countless times, and I still battle with it. The battle between conformity and finding my own place in life. If you're like me, it's a daily battle, and the only way I can fight against it is to bring myself back to my self-awareness. And you've heard me probably say that in the past, self-awareness, or if you're new to the channel, then all I mean is that presence of being without your own concepts, without your limitations of who you are and who you should be, and kind of break down those expectations from other people. If you can push those away, if you can realize they exist, but realize they exist separate from who you really are, that's the best way to go about life. And the people that are able to do that, they end up being a lot happier. Oftentimes they're more successful, whatever that means to you, but whatever that means to them, that's what they end up getting, because they actually enjoy doing what they're doing. And it's the only way to get there is to be genuinely you, to follow your own passions, your drives. My last video was about synchronicities, and in that video I talked about following your inspirations and finally tuning that instrument that can pick up these inspirations. Now, one of the biggest hurdles to following those inspirations is not living up to other people's expectations, or the fear of not living up to your own expectations. Screw expectations. Those are made up. That's worrying about the future. That's not being totally present in the moment. I'll probably keep this a pretty short video. I think I just said really what I was feeling, but it's important to being a fully self-realized individual to, yes, pick up those synchronicities, follow your passions, but also break down those barriers that really don't even exist. They're all in other people's heads. They're all in your head. Go 100% headstrong into what you want to do. Now, plan that out, right? Maybe you can't 100% invest right now because you do need to save money, but don't let that decision come from someone else's expectations. Let it come from your own planning, your own strategizing, but don't forget that dream. You have to go headstrong into it. And planning might be a important part of that process, but don't let made up stuff hold you back. I'm so guilty of this. So if you're like me, I mean, this video is kind of a love letter to myself, but if that sounded really conceited. Not a love letter, like I do love myself, but it's for anybody that's going through that same issue, right? If you can overcome that issue, then you also love yourself, because you're putting your own realization, your own inspiration, your own creativity above outside expectations. The best way to be selfless is to be selfish when it comes to your own ambitions. With that, I love you guys. See you next video.